1.
Mount.
Mount.
On the bulletin board were the award-winning pictures. The school mounted the works to honor the winners.
The rebel troops mounted a surprise attack against the government, and as a result, it declared a state of emergency. 1.
Mount.
Mount. 2.
Tear.
Tear.
Mandy was so clumsy that she tore the letter in the envelope when she opened it.
3.
Bronze.
Bronze.
After spending the whole weekend at the beach, Marco's light skin turned bronze. Bronze.
Bronze. Bronze is a hard and strong metal. Therefore, it is commonly used to make machine parts. 4.
Dynamic.
Dynamic.
Sally is dynamic and full of brilliant ideas. We believe that she will be the perfect leader of our basketball team.
4.
Dynamic.
Dynamic. According to the historical documents, the relationship between the two countries has been dynamic. They have been both enemies and allies. 5.
Lump.
Lump.
Peter had a lump on his forehead because he was accidentally hit by a baseball.
5.
Lump.
Lump. The steak sauce tastes awful. It's very salty and has lumps of flour in it. 6.
Beneath.
Beneath.
We were lucky to have such nice weather during the camping trip that we were able to lie beneath the stars and enjoy the beautiful night sky.
7.
Brief.
Brief.
In a brief statement, the politician said that he would quit politics if he lost the election.
7.
Brief.
Brief. It's a pity that we could only make a brief stop in the beautiful town because we didn't have much time. 8.
Snap.
Snap.
A photo of the actor was snapped by the paparazzi while he was on a date with a famous singer, and the photo became the big news the following day.
8.
Snap.
Snap. If you stretch a rubber band too tight, it will snap. 9.
Infinite.
Infinite.
When it comes to online shopping, there is an infinite variety of goods for consumers to choose from.
10.
Instructor.
Instructor.
Professor Blake is one of the most famous instructors at the university. His courses usually attract a lot of students. Instruct.
Instruct. Before setting off on their hike, the hikers were carefully instructed on how to avoid potential dangers.
Instructions.
Instructions.
Please follow the on-screen instructions step by step, and you'll be able to install the app in a few minutes.
11.
Mention.
Mention.
Eva mentioned that she was a music lover, but she didn't tell us exactly what kind of music she liked to listen to.
11.
Mention.
Mention. There is no mention of the author's bitter childhood in his autobiography. Only a few of his close friends know his family background. 12.
Gaze.
Gaze.
When Dan finally reached the top of the mountain, he was amazed at the view below him and gazed in wonder at it for quite a while.
12.
Gaze.
Gaze. It's reasonable to assume that Vera was telling a lie because she didn't dare to meet my gaze. 13.
Tremendous.
Tremendous.
Stella was making a tremendous effort to appear calm in the office after she heard the news of her mother's death on the phone. The doctor strongly advised Bradley to have a complete physical examination because he was likely to be carrying genes of a rare disease.
14.
Gene.
Gene.
Genetic.
Genetic. Some researchers believed that some genetic diseases are caused by a combination of environmental factors and the changing of the genes. 15.
Pile.
Pile.
While Hank was preparing for his final exam, he piled all of his textbooks beside him. Pile.
Pile. Frank's little daughter took the blocks out of the box and put them in a pile on the table. 16.
Wrap.
Wrap.
The mother tried to comfort her baby by wrapping her arms around him.
16.
Wrap.
Wrap. Beryl wrapped the music box beautifully in gold paper for the gift exchange party. 17.
Sample.
Sample.
To find out what caused Edward's illness, the doctor took a sample of his blood and sent it to the laboratory for analysis.
17.
Sample.
Sample. The clerk gave away free samples of the new product so that people could try it out.
One of my foreign friends will pay me a visit this summer, and he can't wait to sample some famous local foods such as bubble tea. Sample.
Sample. 18.
Absence.
Absence.
Jimmy cannot open a bank account in the absence of his parents' agreement since he is only 15 years old now. Absent.
Absent. According to the course requirement, those who are absent from the final exam will fail the course. 19.
Consent.
Consent.
According to the law, people under 18 are not allowed to travel alone without their parents' written consent. Consent.
Consent. At my urgent request, the manager reluctantly consented to authorize me to represent our company at the conference. 20.
Reproduce.
Reproduce.
If the scientist can't reproduce the result of the experiment, his theory will remain a hypothesis.
20.
Reproduce.
Reproduce. You'll definitely get into trouble if you reproduce any of the content on this website.
Reproduction.
Reproduction.
According to the copyright laws, any form of reproduction, such as publishing for any purpose, is forbidden.
21.
Halt.
Halt.
The public expects the government to take measures to halt the social campaign because it has caused conflicts between generations. Halt.
Halt. The ceasefire agreement brought a halt to the war between the two countries. 22.
Notable.
Notable.
Burj Al Arab in Dubai is notable not only for its height, but also for its shape that is similar to a ship's sail.
23.
Eager.
Eager.
As an only child of his family, Steve was eager to have a sibling to talk to and play with during his childhood.
24.
Permission.
Permission.
Never take other people's belongings without their permission, or you will be viewed as a thief. Permit.
Permit. The principal permitted the school swim team to use the pool after school so they could practice for the National High School Games. 25.
Reject.
Reject.
The tourist's visa application was rejected because his passport would expire in 2 months. Rejection.
Rejection. Shirley's proposal was met with rejection, for her boss thought that there was a huge gap between the costs and the benefits. 26.
Deed.
Deed.
Chandler saved the dog from being hit by a car. The owner really appreciated his brave deed.
27.
Publication.
Publication.
Nowadays, people can order books online in advance of publication.
28.
Exploit.
Exploit.
Many businesses exploit holidays, such as Valentine's Day and Christmas. Stores launch many marketing campaigns to earn big profits.
29.
Nightmare.
Nightmare.
With long lines of cars stuck on highways, the traffic during the long weekend was a nightmare.
29.
Nightmare.
Nightmare. The little girl had a nightmare about being chased by an ugly red monster, and she woke up with tears running down her face. 30.
Whereas.
Whereas.
The number of college graduates in that country is increasing, whereas that of job opportunities is decreasing.
31.
Biography.
Biography.
Based on more than 40 interviews, the author tried to give a faithful description of Steve Jobs' life and personality in this biography.